Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Champions League Fantasy Football and welcome to my video. In today's video, I'm going to be looking at my new team going into the round of 16 first leg. I'm also going to talk to you guys about a few strategies that I had in mind that may help you guys out. Now, I would say that I'm around 80% happy with my new team. I'm going to go through that in a sec, but I need to quickly mention a few things. I would say, I know it sounds a bit wrong, but please follow me on Twitter, because when I tweet my my team out, I get a lot of information. You know, there's a lot of leagues to look at, and it's quite difficult to kind of like do the research with the time that we have right now. Normally, I try my best to gather my information on a Sunday afternoon and on a Monday. And what I do, I'll post like my first draft for the round of 16, let's just say, on my Twitter, and I just get a lot of information like from people that plays the game and tells me about the players that I have, because most people will know, like they will know injuries, like travels. It's just all these like little things helps out a lot to make your final decision. So yeah, I would say that will be the best thing to do, because on my YouTube video like here, I would say that I'll change a few things here and there, and I want to mention that right now. I'm just being honest with you guys. That's just the way it is. I'm not like a pro at this game. I mean, I had like 5k finishes in the last 2 seasons, and I'm around 30k now. So let's just have a quick look. I want to try and get into that 5k again. We will see. It's not a bad rank, but I guess I could do better. So yeah, happy days for me. Hopefully that I can get the green arrows. But anyways, so yeah, enough of that. Match day 6, I'm not going to go through this because I can't even remember, but I captained Neymar, and as you can see there, a lot of goals from him. 3 goals there, penalties earned, balls recovered, 2 goals outside the box, helps out a lot. 18 points, yeah, captain on him helped me out a lot. That was a kind of a little bit of a differential. Most of my players actually returned. I do have one like 9 points on the bench, but yeah, really good match day there. Now the round of 16s, this is how my team is looking like so far. Now the kind of the decision that I want to make is if I should bring back Ronaldo and remove Suarez, or one of the front 3. The problem is, like, I want Lewandowski, I want Messi, I want Ronaldo. Maybe I can go without Suarez. So I'm just like kind of like changing things around. I think with Suarez, it just gives me that little bit of an extra money to upgrade the midfield. I feel like the midfield is a bit weak. Like even with the goalkeepers, I guess I can go and get a cheaper goalkeeper. It's just a first kind of look. Just a first look. I'll look through the transfers in a sec. It's just a quick kind of like what players that I really want and go from there. Okay, so this is how my team is looking at. I'm going to go through a little bit of strategy first. I think that's the best thing to do. Now, as you can see, this is quite important. So we've got Tuesday, Wednesday, then we got after this week, we've got Tuesday and then a Wednesday, right? As you can see, there's substitute and windows here. So this means that we got what? I'm guessing, yeah, just like last year, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 chances to get our captaincy right. So that is important. That is so important to do, to get your captain right. And now that the fixtures are a little bit spread out, this is definitely going to help us out. So that's why I got Messi for the Tuesday game. Then I got, you know, if I went for Ronaldo, then I would have had a Wednesday game. And I got like the Bayern Munich player, Lewandowski, on a Tuesday game next week. So this is the kind of the thing that I'm looking at. It's kind of good to get a decent captain option for each day, just in case, because let's just say Messi does blank, then you got another chance with another player, because you can switch your captaincy on the next day. So yeah, that is the main kind of strategy that I wanted to quickly mention, because it does help out. And obviously this game, you know, you can use your substitutes and swap your players around. So I haven't fixed up the team properly yet. Just want to let you guys know that. And the other strategy that a lot of people are doing is, or what people might do, is kind of predict which teams will go through the next stage, right? It's always good to have a thought in mind on like which team do you think that is going to progress, right? And the more, like, if you get players that, or a team that is going to progress, and you got those players in your team, then you don't have to make a lot of transfers in, like, you know, not round of, not second leg, obviously, but like on the quarterfinals and, you know, semi-finals and stuff like that. So it does help out a lot with like transfers. Coleman is a one player that I'm not 100% certain of, because he does get rotated or he does come off like the 70 or 80 mark. But he's such an explosive player that he can do really, really well. Lewandowski is just the main target, the main guy, the main person is just going to score the goals. He's a goal scoring machine, and he basically has to be in my team. It's going to be either Messi or Ronaldo. Ronaldo's got maybe an easier fixture. I think PSG could be a shock. Like they could do something there. You know, they got the players there, but it's Messi, right? You know, it's Messi. He's a player that is going to bring in the big points, and he's the main player to kind of bring in the points from Barcelona. Suarez is a little bit of a, let's just say, a little bit of a differential of mine. 9.9 million there. You know, he's on penalties. I think, like, against the English sides, you know, Suarez seems to do well. So I might just go for him. I might just forget about Ronaldo and go for Juventus defense. As you can see, I got like a defender and a goalkeeper from Juventus. I'm not certain on which defender I'm going to go with. So, you know, might do that. Yeah, Olmo, it's just a cheap. The issue with this game is right now, most of the points are going to come from the defense or the strikers. The midfielders is a bit difficult. That's why I got like these 6 million players here. Jorginho's on penalties. You just never know. You know, one little penalty and that's a lot of points that you can actually gain from a 6 million player. It's just quite difficult to get like a good midfielders there, because most of them are really expensive or like really, really cheap. So, and the really cheap ones doesn't really like perform well. And yeah, I don't know. I think you guys can let me know if there's any good players in the midfield, because I feel like the midfield is a little bit weak. I'm not sure about a Dortmund defender right now, so I might actually downgrade this 6.1. I might get like a 4.5. That'll give me a lot of money. As you can see, I do have an Atletico defender here that is 4.6. I do have Edison that's quite expensive, so there is a few, and I got Foden as well. That is 7.1. So there are a few players here that I'm not certain of, but like the strike force is pretty much going to be like this, or Ronaldo instead of Suarez. Going for that Bayern Munich, going for Leipzig, you know, just trying something a little bit different against Liverpool. Liverpool is going to be highly owned. You know, those players are going to be highly owned. So let's just have a quick look, right? Because it's not like done. Let's just say for the goalkeepers. Actually, I just need to refresh my screen because it's kind of like got a little bit of jittering going on. There we go. So let's just do that again. Yeah, so let's just say for the goalkeepers, I mean, I can get a little bit of money and kind of like get a cheaper goalkeeper. I've got 2 premium goalkeepers that I don't need, so I've got to get rid of one. And I've got to look ahead, guys. I've got to look ahead and see which goalkeeper is actually going to be playing. I'm just going to like kind of like pick out a cheap goalkeeper just for the price. Let's just have a look here. Atalanta goalkeeper. Just for now, I'm just going to add this player in. I might not even go for my second goalkeeper, to be honest with you. I might actually get a player that's just not playing. But for now, as you can see, I got 1.8. So I'm just showing you guys like the potential of how much I can actually get out of my players to kind of upgrade other players. As you can see, if I remove one of my midfielders that is around 6 million, I can get that 7.8. Just give you guys like a little bit of a target to kind of like look at. Let's just say I go and get a cheap defender that plays. Now I'm just going to pick out a 4.5 million player here. It doesn't matter if he doesn't play. I'm just going to add him there just to show you guys. Okay, let's just add this player here for now. As you can see, I can roughly get about that 3 million to upgrade. And I got like 9.19 million midfielder. So I can beef up that midfield, which I really want to do. You know, or maybe I can, instead of going for Foden, maybe I can go for, let's just say, what is it? Like Sterling. That'll be quite good. It's not even actually on this. Oh, there it is. Sterling, that's okay. 10.5. I could probably try and gain that money by downgrading other players. So these are the things that I'm looking at, right? I can scrape up a little bit of money. I can go without a second goalkeeper. With like a cheap defender that I'll probably have to just look at which 4.5 defender is playing. So I'm just trying to show you guys like the possibilities, right? And that's what we're looking at. So I don't have to go for these goalkeepers, guys. You know, I can go. Let's just see if can I just bring Ronaldo here? Let me just see something here. Where is Ronaldo? Okay, 2 million. Then yeah, I can, 4 million goalkeeper that is not playing. Is there any 4 million goalkeeper here? Yeah, okay, 4 million goalkeeper. And I can bring in Ronaldo. So I'm just showing you guys like some kind of strategy here. The price points, the players that I have, with the money that I have. Invested in these players. You know, what happens if I like downgrade a few players, if I can upgrade, just to give you guys an insight on some options and targets. So yeah, that is pretty much it. I am gonna post this team on my Twitter soon. You guys let me know what you think. Let me know what kind of strategy are you going for. Are you going with 2 goalkeepers, or are you going with 1? Are you going with a cheaper defense to kind of upgrade the midfield, because you know the midfield's a little bit weak? And are you going with those 3 attackers there? I'm pretty sure a lot of people will go for Messi, Lewandowski, and Ronaldo. You guys let me know what you think. I think this is a good starting point. It's something to kind of work with, and then kind of like make our final decisions at the end. All right, we've still got a lot of things to kind of look at. I may even create another video tomorrow. I may create like a final draft, but we will see. I just got a lot of things to kind of look at. This was kind of like the first quick draft, but there's a lot of adjustments that I will be making. I will be downgrading a lot of players. Especially I'm looking at that goalkeeper, just going with 1 goalkeeper. I think that might be enough to kind of scrape out as much money as possible. And you know what? That strategy is not too bad. Okay. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining. Hopefully that you guys will have a fantastic week. Smash the hell out of that like button. Follow me on Twitter and join by subscribing to my YouTube channel. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.